as riders have filled the grid, and all signals are we are ready to get things underway. Upper left-hand part of your screen, you're going to see those red lights, and when they go off, it's on for Junior Cup. You can hear those rev limiters, and now the clutches are out, and that drag race down to turn number 1. Who's going to get in position? Rocco with a good launch, but he's got a bunch of people in his draft. Who's going to beat him to turn number 1? Rocco Landers gets there first, and Jay, who's up the inside, nice and tight into turn number 1 as riders going all over the place. Was that the 94 of Liam Grant?
It was Liam Grant, and there we go. This is, man.
Rider down in the back.
Number 41, Greg.
Yeah,
it's Brady Force. He went up over the top there. It looks like he's moving, which is good, but he did take a big thump. But Rocco Landers, Liam Grant made a big push to go up the inside of everybody and was able to do so, but only to get swallowed up in the next corner. Dominic Doyle has got himself, and how about Lockoff from the 3rd row has got himself up into 4th place. We got a red flag, Greg. That's what the deal is.
Crash that caused the red flag, Jason?
Yeah, Brady's just back here, and you're going to see what ends up happening is he just clips the back. It looks like, is that Lamandry Jr.? I'm not sure exactly, but he just clips the back of somebody there, and it sends him up over the top. And he just ends up landing on his head awkwardly backwards. And I'm glad, it looked like Aiden Thau that he barely missed there with his body, and I'm glad he missed him. But we did see him moving, which was a good sign.
We'll see what Dominic Doyle has in the tank, if he can get another great start to chase down Rocco Landers. Here we go. Those red lights are going to go on. Race number 2 underway. Rocco Landers hammered it right off the start. So he gets another good launch and a good move again by Dominic Doyle at 25 to get in Rocco's draft. Is Dominic going to try to challenge right away for the lead? No, too much corner speed by Rocco Landers in turn 1.
Ben Glotty jumps up there into 3rd, and you can see on the right side of our screen now, number 91, Isaiah Burleson rides around the outside of Glotty as they go in through turn 2, 3, and into 4. So the number 91 has slotted himself into that 3rd place spot.
I mean, he got 2 laps. That doesn't really mean anything other than figuring out, okay, it goes left here, it goes right here. It's his first trip to Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Trying to hold on to that points position. He's got 9 ahead of Dominic Doyle, who's ahead of him.
Glotty and Grant just pull out of the draft. They're trying to both go by Sam as they go down into turn 1. And look at Joe Lamandry Jr. on the 62. He's trying as well. And how about Cody Wyman? Love seeing Cody Wyman on that little R3 Yamaha. He's riding around the outside of these guys right now. He's going to put himself underneath a few people going into turn 2. Look at that. And just like that, Cody Wyman jumps up 2 spots up to 5th place now on that Westby Racing R3.
If he doesn't feel like he's got the pace to completely check out of it, the battle for 3rd. Is Wyman going to go for it? Is he going to put his Yamaha into 3rd? Look at the racecraft by Cody Wyman. Great move.
That's a great move. He's doing such a good job just battling with all these guys, and he's not allowing himself to fall too far back in this group, and that's gonna pay dividends for him. Look how fast he is through that little area. He's gonna stretch these guys out before they get to the front straightaway.
By the way, only in his 3rd race in MotoAmerica competition, doing a great job. The number 24 having a good go at it.
Oh man, he loses the front. Roca loses the front. All those guys were right in that battle for 3rd, and he loses the front. Roca does. Oh, that's such a shame because he did such a good job holding them off as they went breaking into turn 10.
Out of Argentina on the Tango Racing entry. Tango Racing having a good day today, and unfortunately, he puts that one in the trap. Here we go, the final run onto the front straightaway. Rocco Landers behind the bubble. He will squeeze that throttle for everything it has on his way to the yard of bricks, and Rocco Landers will take the checkered flag and the win here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
Big battle for 3rd is going to go to Glotty as Lockoff is right in the draft, trying to make a quick right at the end. Don't think he got it.
No, Glotty
got it.
By 23 thousandths of a second over Sam Lockoff. Cody Wyman trying to equal his best finish of the season, 4th. Falls short by 1/10 of a second. He'll get 5th. Joe Lamandry Jr. in 6th, Liam Grant in 7th. Jay Newton, good to see the 95 rider back in action. Jack Roach in 9th, Aiden Thau in 10th spot. So Rocco now will celebrate in Rocco style. Good run for the Oregonian.
At least Rocco was able to get the bike back up. And it looks like finished, Greg. I'm just trying to see if I can see him. Yeah, he's over in the back section. So he hasn't quite got all the way across the line yet right now.
Just take a look at the photo finish for third place.
Wow. And Lockoff had just drafted Cody Wyman, had just drafted him, and he got back in the draft of Glotty and almost was able to get past him as well.